Na gut, nur die sinnvollen Sachen. Die Phasmide war übrigens ein Weibchen. Sie nistet im Schilf.
Female? What makes you think so?
You had to see it. It had the subdued colors of a female. And the nesting behavior too, I think.
Incredible. Were there eggs in the nest?
Not as far as I could see. There were other things there, though.
In ihrem Nest lagen Gegenstände, ein Helm, ein Zielfernrohr und ein Pass.
Actually, you know, this would indicate it was a male. This is far from anything in my field, but I think such nests are called bowers. They are for attracting mates.
Ich glaube trotzdem, dass es ein Weibchen war.
Of course, as I said, I'm only guessing. I didn't see it. It must be robust if it can move a whole helmet with its limbs.
Ich glaube, sie pflanzt sich mit Hilfe von Parthenogenese fort.
As in cloning itself? What makes you think so?
Nur so ein Gefühl.
Well, then it wouldn't matter if it's a male or female. The bower would just be rudimentary behavior from before the parthenogenetic mutation.
Okay,
Very
das
interesting.
stimmt.
Such organisms are extremely vulnerable to disease. A single strain of bacteria could wipe out the whole species. We're probably looking at conservation efforts here.
In his mind, he's already planning a nature reserve and knows a good guy for that.
Ich glaube, dass sie eine Chemikalie absondert, wodurch sie dem Schilf noch mehr ähnelt.
Yes. That would be a pheromone. A pheromone that's seemingly beneficial to the host. It usually stimulates the affected nervous system. Not a human's, of course, but perhaps a predator's?
Nothing is off the table. But I want to stress this. The find does not have to be connected to the case. The case is 100% prosecutable, without any pheromones.
Of course, Lieutenant. Of course. We should treat the case and the Phasmid as completely separate from each other. People are not going to...
Schüttelt den Kopf.
They're not going to go for this speculation in the constabulary.
Sie hatte Mandibeln, die wie Haare aussahen, und ihre Gliedmaßen waren innen ganz weiß.
Yes, but also reed-colored, beige and brown, a little green on the outside. After unfolding from a single stalk, it still retained parts that looked like reed tufts on its limbs.
Incredible. The PR value of this is exceptional. Carp discovers new species. Maybe even discovers the Insulindian phasmid. No, that's too much.
This would really help with some of the problems we've been having.
Absolutely, this is great. This does not say vigilante murderers to me at all. This says science, news, human interest. You know, it's a really good thing you have that photo.
Without it...
Oh Gott. Ist das Foto gleich weg.
You're doing good here. Perhaps only for a moment, but still. Quit while you're ahead? Or no?
Nee. Für den Täter Lilianovic Dross haben wir ein überzeugendes Motiv.
Lilianovic. A revolutionary matronym.
Dafür ist keine Zeit. Reden wir bitte gleich über das Motiv.
Of course, excuse me, I just thought it was noteworthy.
Natürlich. Er hat den Söldner aus Eifersucht getötet.
Jealousy. I thought this Lilianovic was an old man. To have been hiding for 50 years. Like 70-something.
A strange psychosexual fixation, aggravated possibly by proximity to the phasmid and its chemicals. He himself gave a political reason, said he had killed an enemy combatant. Also, we have ballistics from the gun, matching the bullet found in the dead mercenary's head, and 2 officers on the scene that Mr. Dross confessed to.
It's a clean win.
Oh, it's way more than that. Way more.
Ich habe getan, was ich konnte. Jede Sekunde war ein Kampf.
I've never doubted you can pull yourself together and work. In bouts. Bouts don't last. I can still smell the booze on the wind.
Das kann nicht sein.
God damn it. Doesn't it ever leave?
Oder so.
It is there. Like in your bones or something.
Das könnte auch sein.
It will pass in time.
So. Das 4. hat er nicht zugegeben. Mit dem Streik Haben wir das geregelt? Ich weiß nicht. Da war auch ein Toter auf der Promenade, ein Vermisster, den ich gefunden habe.
Yes. Fallen through a gap in a boardwalk. Drunk.
Woher wussten Sie, dass ich ihn gefunden habe?
The body was transported to Precinct 41, our morgue. I had Tilbrook and Mullins take care of funeral arrangements and family stuff.
You're not the only cop in the world, Harry. This all comes back to us.
Still, good work with the missing person, detective.
It's still a point for you.
Mhm.
No denying it.
Wie gesagt, hat er nicht zugegeben. Streik geregelt. Ermittlungen zum Rezepten. Das wird nicht für mich sprechen, wenn ich das sage. Das glaube ich auch nicht. Also was sagen Sie? Wollen Sie diesen endgeilen Typen wiederhaben?
I don't want to, but you discovered a new species and solved the murder.
Er zuckt mit den Schultern.
So I have to. Jude,
Anything that ends the trial is okay with me.
Agreed. The public relations potential of this is too valuable to let go.
okay.
Alles klar.
We have vehicles in the square, and the perpetrator needs to be taken into custody. Let's go.
Now you will finally get to know who you are.
Okay. Warten Sie, bevor wir aufbrechen, habe ich noch ein paar Fragen zu meiner Person.
The man looks westward, impatiently, jingling his car keys in his pocket.
Wer bin ich?
Who are you? You're a gym teacher, Harry.
Was?
Well, obviously you're not a gym teacher anymore, but
Aber früher.
Before you were a cop, you were a gym teacher in Coron.
Oh,
It's getting really cold outside. Should we maybe...
das erklärt so einiges.
Harry, it explains everything. The running around, the jumping, the bicep girth, your inexplicable facial hair,
Meine Sammlung an feinen Sportbekleidungen.
your moves on the church floor,
Ja.
which honestly were just jump aerobics, your use of the word graffito.
Das ergibt alles Sinn.
Also, this guy. Just everything about this guy. God, even this javelin throwing freak hair.
Wann war das? Wann war ich Sportlehrer?
in your 20s or late 20s. You've really let yourself go since then.
In Couronne, haben Sie gesagt. Dort war ich Sportlehrer?
Yes, you taught gym in Cool. I believe that's the term. Taught gym at a high school. You were a high school gym teacher.
Okay.
The smell of sweat and glue. The worn floorboards.
High school. Harry, your goings-on with Kuno, Andre, Acel, the whole thing on the ice. That's why you are so juvie.
His smirk suggests barely contained laughter.
Warum bin ich dann zu BMR gegangen?
The regular. You found some chick. She inspired you to find the big fight. Be more than you are. All that.
You, every morning, walking from Voyager Road to teach gym. She, leaving for the academy with her spring coat on. The air filled with the smell of smoke and raspberries, and incredible hope. An ocean full of hope.
Okay, jetzt verstehe ich.
I knew it. I knew no normal human being can run like that. He's an honest-to-God gym teacher.
Warum bin ich so?
It's not a mystery. Some chick fucked you over. Also, you were drunk.
You really went with it too. Really maximized the damage.
Hieß sie Dora Dubois?
Dubois? It was Dora Engelund, I think. You've said her name, but you weren't married. You were engaged.
Ah, Moment. Dora Ingelund?
Something like that. Half Vasan.
Wir waren also noch nicht mal verheiratet.
No one is married anymore. This is Revachol.
Wann war das?
God, I don't know. 6 years ago,
Wow.
she was way before my time.
Schon so lange her.
6 years and you haven't gotten over it. What the hell is wrong with you?
Vor 6 Jahren.
Yeah. Or 7. You're not doing too good there. It's an old man thing. 2 old years equals 1 normal year. That and Dora Engelund really tore you a new one. A big one.
Wer war sie?
Incredibly bangable.
Nein, ich meinte, was hat sie gemacht?
She was incredibly fuckable. A beautiful bourgeois woman.
Ah.
Wayfish. Like a Welkin, basically.
Okay.
Snow Welkin. Blonde welkin. Heartbreak welkin. Pain welkin.
I've only seen a picture, but it's obvious you formed a real spiritual connection with how pretty she was. One you never recuperated from.
Look, the sun is about to go down. It's time to go.
Ja, ich weiß.
I think she taught in the Académie des Arts, east of the river. Way east. Hard to say which came first, the middle-class chick or the drink. Egg and the chicken kind of thing. My point is, you need to see a psychiatrist about this shit.
Ich glaube auch.
Not a psychologist. Several degrees harder. Is there something harder than a psychiatrist? A forensic psychiatrist? Go talk to that.
Okay, bin ich ein korrupter Bulle, der für La Puta Madre arbeitet?
No.
Nein, eine Verdächtige schien das nämlich zu denken.
You're too unstable to work for a mob boss. You're suicidal, Harry. No mob boss would take you.
Na Gott sei
I
Dank.
assure you, I wouldn't consult for a corrupt unit.
Zum
I
Glück.
told you it's not that bad.
Das 41. Revier. Was für ein Revier ist es?
Us? We're the bloody murder station, haven't you heard? We're the bad guys. No one likes us.
That's not true. Jamrock is too big for one precinct. You are just understaffed. And everyone respects the 41st. You have Captain Price.
Thank you, Lieutenant. You're being kind. It is an understaffed station and the district is too big, which is why we need to...
Er deutet mit dem Kopf nach Norden.
Get back to it. We left Torsen and McLean to run the Sea Wing. It's not good.
Thorsten und McLean.
Mac the Torso Torsen and Chester McLean. They're not fit to run a wing. Believe me. Things are shaky as it is.
They are damn iconic though, Torsen and McLean.
Ein ikonisches Duo, nehme ich an.
Yeah, not like us. Two clinically depressed old men. Where's the contrast here?
Oh Mann.
We are garbage.
Und Gruppe C ist...
God. There are 4 wings, Harry. A, B, C, and D. We're in C. It's made of losers and clock punchers. You and I reconceptualized it as a task force. It was a mistake.
There's also a lot of outside help involved, not only me. Other losers too.
Cool.
He's anything but a loser, although he would like to be seen as one. It's cooler that way.
Und Price ist...
Ptolemy Price? He's the son of the old Price, one of the founders of the RCM.
He's one of the most highly regarded men in the force. You're lucky.
Somewhere under the curved roof of a former silk factory, shaped like a ladybird with 2 chimneys, Police Captain Ptolemy Price sits behind a heavy wooden desk. Resident medic Nix Gottlieb pours him coffee. It's silent in the captain's office. They speak of change, the city, the tension on the streets. They speak of the events of April and the blood on the streets in May.
Haben wir in letzter Zeit in einer Kirche rumgeballert?
So he remembers that. Yes, there may have been a raid on some churches. It wasn't good press.
Shooting up churches never is. I was out of town, to be clear.
Was ist passiert? Warum mussten wir das machen?
Our enemies were hiding in a church, to the best of our information. That's it. I'm not talking about this anymore. Your security clearance is shit tier right now. You have to wait for it to go up.
He means it. The RCM and its enemies will not be discussed on this coast. Your clearance will not go up while you're within earshot of the Union headquarters.
Ich arbeite also für das mörderische Revier?
Okay, it's not the bloody murder station. It's an old converted silk mill with green desk lamps and a coffee corner. A lot of good people work there, hard, every day.
Jamrock is the largest ghetto in Rivershoal. Faubourg, technically, but it's divided into 11 districts. Jamrock only has us.
The press will blow over. Jamrock is lucky to have you, and it's often considered to be the greatest of the districts. You're lucky to have it.
Thank you again, Lieutenant.
Die Phasmide. Ich muss Lena so bald wie möglich von ihr erzählen.
Who is Lena?
Eine Kryptozoologin. Sie wohnt in Jamrock in der Tabernacle Road. Sie hat mir von der Phasmide erzählt.
Tabernacle? It's on the way over. Near where you live on Perdition.
Sie sieht Vigmar an.
Fine, if we're gonna drop you off anyway.
Perfekt.
She and her husband were conducting the search for the Phasmid. It's their discovery, in part. They should know as soon as possible. It would do you good to deliver some positive news for a change.
She is going to be over the moon. Watch out or she'll faint.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi, was werden Sie jetzt machen?
Well, first I will go back to my station and write the most detailed report anyone has ever seen. It will have to be good to cover all these. Then I will have a serious talk with my captain.
Worüber?
Detective, we just stopped a small-scale war. Something is happening to Revachol.
Er zieht seinen Kragen hoch und sieht sich um. Das kalte Frühlingslicht spiegelt sich in seinen Brillengläsern.
I don't know what yet, but it's going to be a hard spring for the RCM. We need to get ready, infiltrate, investigate.
Le retour.
Moment, meinen Sie die Rückkehr?
Perhaps. There are people who say the zone of control will not hold up long. They are not on the radio yet, but there are parties out there.
Yes. I hear worries from systems analyst in Vespa and Messina, international risk departments in Pangs. People like that.
We've been hearing whispers in Jamrock too, ever since fall. I agree that something is happening. People are tense. I hear a fan spinning. Fast. Something is about to hit it.
Wie wäre es, wenn Sie das auf dem 41. Revier machen?
Talk to Captain Price? I'd rather not ruffle the feathers of two captains with my doom-mongering.
Nein, ich meinte ermitteln. Unterstützen Sie uns beim 41. Revier.
Work with Price? I'm flattered, but I don't know if I...
Would fit in. I'm crazy enough. Can take the stress. He doesn't know how to finish the sentence.
Flattered? You're Lieutenant Kitsuragi. We would be flattered if you even considered.
I would have to tie things up in GRIH first. But, I mean, whatever is coming, Jamrock will be more central to it than the harbor.
Der Lieutenant wird plötzlich sehr ernst.
And we also have a huge caseload, Lieutenant. Piles that we need to get back to. Mountains, even.
I do like the sound of that.
Eure. Ja, cool. Ich bin bereit.
Good.
Sie sieht von dir zu Wigmar.
Fuck it, let's go. Tron brought his motor carriage. It's a 20-minute drive to Jamrock.
Gut.
Under the evening sky, the great district turns on its lights. A chessboard of wooden houses, 80,000 living souls inside. Fire traps as far as the eye can see, from Main Street to Precinct 41 atop the motorway, to Boogie Street forking into the dark horizon. You close your eyes and hear the dogs bark. A lone woman sits by a factory window, dreaming of meteorite strikes. On Rue de Saint-Jérôme, a square bullet slides into a square-shaped chamber. In Old South, a man without eyelids smiles. Spring has come. It's time. Dawson? Yes. McLean? Yes. Heidelstein? No. Vicmere? Yes. Dubois? Of course. Really? Nix Gottlieb looks up from the list. I hear he's unstable. You say that like it's a bad thing. Captain Potomny Price gestures with a ballpoint pen. It's dim in the office, and the curtains are drawn. Harry's our man. He'll pull through. When he does, he'll side with the RCM. Understood. Gottlieb returns to the list. Minot? Of course.
Wonderful. Then can we please just go back to Jamrock now?
Machen wir. Ja, auch Kim. Tschüss, Kim. Na los. Ach. Ich glaube, wir sind uns ziemlich ähnlich. Schön. Ja, das war Disco Elysium. Es war eine sehr lange Reise. Das war für mich alles sehr überraschend. Also richtig gutes Storywriting. Es war sehr emotional, zumindest für mich. Ja, einfach ein tolles Spiel, würde ich sagen. Und ich möchte mich dafür bedanken, dass ihr mich auf dieser Reise begleitet habt. Und ich hoffe, dass ihr mich auch weiterhin begleiten werdet auf anderen Reisen, in anderen Spielen. Insofern lasse ich euch jetzt alleine mit dem Abspann. Ja, und verabschiede mich. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Macht's gut und ciao.